I have a tail. Okay, so here's the story. All right. So, when I was in 8th grade, Mr. Casey, who was the husband of Mrs. Casey, the principal of the school, he said to my class one day, he was like, Mrs. Casey used to substitute teach, and sometimes, you know, she would substitute teach and it'd be a strange experience. Like one time she was a substitute teacher for the 2nd grade class, and the do now on the board was write about something you like. And so the students are, you know, on their desks and they're like writing and stuff. And this little girl rose her hand and was like, Mrs. Casey, I have a question. I don't know how to spell something. And she said, okay, come up to the front of the class, you know, everyone's working quietly. And so the little girl goes up to the front of the class and she said, Mrs. Casey, how do you spell sex? And Mrs. Casey's like, S-E-X. Why? And she said, S-E-X-Y. No. It's S-E-X. But, I mean, why are you asking? Why do you need to know how to spell it? And the little girl was like, well, it says, the do now says, you know, write about something you like. And she's like, what? And she's like, I said write about something you like, and I like butterflies, and I know how to spell in, but I don't know how to spell sex. Because she was trying to spell insects. And Mrs. Casey just laughed and laughed. And then she said, wait, actually, no, you know, it's not spelled S-E-X. I spelled that wrong. It's spelled I-N-S-E-C-T-S. Oh, okay. It's not spelled S-E-X? No! It's, forget it. Sometimes Mrs. Casey makes mistakes. Okay. And the little girl sat down and she continued writing, and Mrs. Casey laughed for the rest of the day. And so I'm in 8th grade class and I hear the story and I thought this was very funny. So anyways, I'm 34 years old now. 2-3 years ago, my parents decided to get divorced. So they're like cleaning out the house, they're like organizing everything, and my mom's like, you gotta get rid of all this shit because we gotta clean the house. She didn't say it like that, but she told me, Trina Bell, can you clean out your room, please? So I went into the room and there was a box, and in the box there was like all these report cards and like essays and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at this, my 3rd grade math project. Oh my gosh, look, this is from 2nd grade. Ah, look it, this must have been an essay. I like butterflies. Butterflies are insects. And then I remembered that I was the child in 2nd grade who asked my principal how to spell insects. And I always wondered why Mrs. Casey liked me, because whenever she saw me, she would just be like, hi, Katrina. It took me 25 years